Andy, obviously a 3-2 defeat here tonight, but what were your main reflections on the game today?
I thought we were in the game for a lot of spells, obviously going in positive at half time, and then obviously losing a few kind of cheap goals. There was a bit of a handball, but yeah, I think on the whole we can look back at it quite proud that we've went against a good team tonight and shown we can play at that level.
Yeah, I mean, competing against a team which is very similar to what Bolton would do on a normal league game, so to be playing like that against a team right at the top of League One, again, showing that you guys aren't afraid to play against whichever team you're coming up against.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of the starters in that team, and they went well last year in League One. It's the same kind of boys we're playing against, so I think we just got to take confidence from it. We know there's good boys in the change room, and we know we're able to kind of win games and grind out results and stuff, so it's just good to show it. Obviously the result didn't really reflect it, but such is football.
Yeah, and obviously particularly the first half, really strong first half from you guys, definitely had the better proceedings, more chances. Second half, a bit different, where you guys are working a lot off the ball. Especially you must be feeling a bit tired after all that pressing in that second half.
Yeah, I suppose it was a bit of a game of two halves. I felt like I had a few chances myself in the first half, maybe could have done a bit better, and then second half I felt like they kind of grew into it a lot more than us. Maybe their quality started to dictate the game a bit more, but it also showed that we were kind of never say die, especially at home, and right till the end you're going to be in a game, so no one's getting an easy ride, regardless if it's Chelsea or Derby, Swindon. You know what I mean? You're in a game when you come up to Barrow.
Yeah, of course, and a first goal from yourself in those dying stages of the games. How much are you kind of thinking about shooting that position, or is it just the kind of instinct takes over there?
When it dropped to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just instincts. I practice every day to try to score goals. Every time I go in the pitch I try to score goals. So obviously in the first half I was a bit frustrated, so happy to chip in with a goal. Obviously thought I was offside, so a bit traumatised from Carlisle, so I suppose it swings and roundabouts. Sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't, and just trying to stay level-headed, don't get too highs with the highs, too low with the lows.
Yeah, and particularly with that obviously really close call over at Carlisle, that must be quite nice to now get that off your chest, have your first goal and push on from here. Yeah,
the Carlisle one would have felt a lot better, but such is life. But no, it's obviously all about the team. We know we're a good force in this division, and the league's the most important thing. So it was good for a few boys to get a bit more minutes. Obviously myself as well. I love playing football. Do you know what I mean? I love starting games of football. As a striker, you want to be the one scoring the goals and everything that comes with that. But it's not always going to be that, and you just got to work away in the background. And then when you get your chance, hopefully you're able to go and show what you're about.
Obviously been in the building now for quite a few months now. Have you been enjoying it at Barrow?
Yeah, it's a good dressing room, and I think that kind of shows on the pitch, the kind of chemistry and the camaraderie in the dressing room. So we all just kind of muck in, and I think that's a big part of successful teams, kind of what I've seen. So we're not getting too ahead of ourselves. A lot of humble boys in the dressing room, but talented as well, which is a good mix.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.